Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Exonon here, back with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into the topic of Hedera Hashgraph, right? And Dell, very interesting topic. Let's talk about that. Dell Technologies joins Hedera Governing Council to help automate distributed technology. This is huge news on both parties. Because Dell being a computer robust industry building out the very laptops or appliances we use today, and having this type of technology there, which I believe in the long term, because of its functionalities, outweighs the DLT functions that we currently have in place. It was like you have Bitcoin, then you have your XRP, and I believe in the future to come that there would be more of the technology protocol instead of just the payment functions, right? That we can leave up to Ripple software and XRP for the payment stuff. But when it comes more into robust technology, advancement, cybersecurity, stuff like that, uh, the Hashgraph plays a big role in that market. And we'll just read into what they say here, and then I'll give my opinion on things, right? None of this is by financial advice by any means. Just take what I say with a grain of salt, guys. So right there, Hedera Governing Council announced Dell Technologies, the latest company to join the council to help organizations explore distributed ledger technology. As an active member of the Data Council and network, Dell will gain experience with the opportunities provided by rising technology firsthand by running its own Hedera node. I have shared in the past the Hedera nodes and how robust they are, right? The Hedera government consists up to 39 highly diversified organizations, but I will drop a link in the description so you can get to read the rest of it, right? As one of the world's essential infrastructure, Dell's exploration of distributed technology will further strengthen its ability to help customers on their digital transformation journey through the application of web and distributed ledger technologies. Uh, Dell is great and leading the fourth industrial revolution with this technology. Truly amazing what they're doing uh, using the Dera network to further the ability, and I'll show you what makes this more interesting. Alright, the optimal choice for data collection, persistent for larger scale data generators. Okay, so we see that they have some stuff. Then they have project Dell's incorporation council alliance with others focus on the decentralized data of Project Alvarium, and we'll look into that soon. And they talk about edge computing systems, the ESG, that's where we're going as well. So in terms of ergonomics and zero carbon emission, the Dell network consists of Avery Dennison, Boeing, right? So Boeing, IBM is another one. So let's get into the Alvarium part of our Linux system. I believe Alvarium was the initial code seeded by Dell Technologies. So their systems are going to have this function, which is very interesting in terms of keeping your devices more secure and stuff like that. With this type of code into the framework, right? I have to say that correctly. And as I say, the data confidence fabric, modern speaking trust fabric overlay, delivery of data from devices, applications with measurable trust characteristics, and bound together with an open framework, as they say, the blockchain ledger, metadata handling, immutable storage, and blockchain ledger. There are varying features, OpenAI, algorithms for data based on trust insertion, technology used, and overall context. So being it a network having an operating system that runs off. That is very interesting, right? And uh, the global governing council, we're going to come back to that. We have Boeing, right? We know what Boeing does, but there was a to see both now that Dell has joined, and this was back in 2021, I believe, that I found this article of Boeing outsources to Dell, affecting 600 IT jobs. This was 4th Feb 2021. Uh, and today is the 8th Feb 2023. So literally like 2 years ago and 4 days, if you have to be accurate on that. Boeing outsources to Dell. Now both these teams are on the governing council of Dell using the Dell network, which makes very interesting. Uh, right, so we see they talk about this is a chance we made with even without a global pandemic, but added that the impact COVID-19 on the aerospace has certainly quickened our pace, affected staff. About 10% of men must either find different work within Boeing, apply to work for Dell, or be laid off. So right, so we see they now have Dell as a outsourced MSP provider, which is very interesting that you see this technology and how it can be moving. You can literally say that we're migrating to newer cloud networks and infrastructure as we talk about outsourcing in this article and MSP and what and how quick on a scale their Hashgraph network delivers, right, and what they do. And capabilities being outsourced include support of cloud services, databases, IT security, and users. All of the things that the represents. The airline industry was hit early and hard by economic slowdown and disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The travel and transportation industries almost ground to a halt early. The IT service was also hit in a sudden slowdown, but has recovered as enterprise see it means to prepare. And that's when they decided to go to Dell, right? So we see these are now coming together. Now, being the review myself, uh, there was another good one that I've seen here. Uh, where is it? Let me just ServiceNow, right? We know ServiceNow and found something on them as well. That makes the Hedera ecosystem much more enjoyable, much more fundamental, and the stuff that they're doing, right? So Dell Technology has support for Open Manage integration with ServiceNow. Now, this is a huge deal for when we talk about companies that use these kind of systems, having Dell and all this stuff, then it comes to the point of cloud digital identity, login to resort to tickets, and we have a ticketing system with ServiceNow, and all these things being on networks such as the Hedera network, right? So open integration for ServiceNow provides automation to transfer data between ServiceNow open management, enterprise helping IT administration in faster detection. And there's more, and I'll drop the link for this, right? So Dell Open Manage with ServiceNow, great fundamentals, right? And that's the thing. To be honest with you guys, I do not own any HBAR whatsoever. It's not been that easy for me to get my hands on a lot of tokens. I have uh, the ones that I spoke about, XRP and XLM mostly, which I could. It's not like I have money to throw around in every token, right? But with that being said, uh, this is a truly amazing project, robust, pioneers of fourth industrial revolution in what they're doing. Uh, open management integration with ServiceNow also integrates with the Dell Open Management previously open, support assist, and secure connect gateway for viewing, keeping track of support case raised with Dell support right now from within ServiceNow platform open management. So imagine if we had people from Dell and stuff like that happens where they can come in, do their tickets. That's on the cloud, and then all those reports. We don't have decentralized servers. We have them on centralized servers, and then we have decentralized places for data, right? And we know that at some point there's going to be a switch over of networks to the Web 3.0, and then what happens if those servers with those data crashed, right? Then you have uh, them on the Web 3.0 and data network being decentralized, and with all these data, so if someone is doing a ticket or doing reports, they come over and see, okay, our data is now secured here in the Web.3, and pull that data, extract it, and you have everything on the data network. And that is where the key point of the Web 3.0 and fourth industrial revolution is all about. Is about we in the age of information, and information is like how we've said in the past, where you watch Coach JV says the people that control the money, and he talks about the age of information, and the people that control the data then gets further into that with the crypto and stuff like that, right? So that's where they're going. Another part I want to touch on what Hedera is the ecosystem, right? Click on this quickly, and just to see uh, the Web3 applications and stuff. This is taking some time to load. Or am I just uh, not doing something right on this site? Just click here, right? Yeah, I hate this happening. I don't want to install. Okay, didn't want to do that. Okay, we have Standard Bank as well, which I'm not going to get in today. We have LG as well being here. But apart from that, right, we know that gaming, NFTs, and those stuff is also playing a huge role. Now, Dell's uh, one of Dell's secret sources, uh, and not sources as in SOURCE, I'm talking about like the source, right, is Alienware. Now, we know how big these laptops are, and that's why I put it in the thumbnail as well, because this is like uh, Dell's key marketing point. And if we see like Alienware, right, because like I said, you can see it's Dell.com, US Gaming, Alienware, has metaverse stuff to it. We could potentially see all of these gaming stuff come over onto that network as well, with NFTs and stuff. And it would be great to see, you know, uh, this, because it's like I was saying, it's the source or their biggest gaming market for Dell is Alienware, right? So definitely this is connected to some point to Hedera, because it is part of Dell, and I do see the gaming part and the NFT stuff as well for Hedera being really successful, and this is my personal opinion because of the connections, right? And let's just look at the price of Hedera on the coin market cap. today what it's sitting at. So we see it at 7 cents. It's a good buy. Fortunately, I can't do that at this particular time, but it's great to just help others, to see through. And people have different opinions. I hear people in the past say, no, anyone can just become part of the council. It costs 100K. Uh, now, the 100K for me is a lot. That's 1.7 million rand here in South Africa. Now, so if anyone can be a part of it, that just sounds like a ridiculous statement because 100K is a lot to put down onto becoming a part of a council, right? So these are, in my personal opinion as well, I see them as true partnerships. Other people look at it because they'll see price moving up and down, get all emotional and shit like that. I don't own the token. I'm focusing more on what they're doing, because, like I said earlier on, but I will come a time where I will get my hands on these. Definitely a good buy to have, right, with all the partnerships and the governing council. Ubisoft as well. Also, like I said, just mentioned, Alienware, Ubisoft being a part of that, and Dell, you have. So they have a great, great network of teams in the ecosystem that's going to be geared toward that fourth revolution. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Right, so cheers, guys.